A highway wanders through the desert. A tumbleweed drifts past a dusty dive bar. A coyote shrieks out to no one in particular. Someone's bleeding out in a bathroom stall. The stars tonight are bright, but not nearly bright enough. This place does not exist, and yet, here you are. Welcome to San Arroyo, kindred. We here at Dubious Creatures present to you the vampire with no name. Evening, for once, seems to be going in your general favor, as the four of you are heading back to where you parked your car, just outside of the Three Flags truck stop. You have a place, and you have a time. So what do you do in the interim?
Well, is there anything else we need to get done tonight?
I don't think so.
Not unless we've whipped up another lead.
I'm fresh out of those.
I guess I should probably go eat something.
Eat something.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Want me to drop you off somewhere? Or?
Yeah, sure. There's this bar section that's down there. I think Carson mentioned it to me. And there was a karaoke bar.
All right, then. Off we go.
I'll just head back to my hotel room. I've got some things I gotta get done.
I really want to shower.
That's fair.
So, few destinations in mind. There is a few things you all notice when you drive back. The first is relatively mundane. Jeremy and Ash, you both appear to have text messages.
Oh?
Jeremy, for you, it's, again, fairly mundane. It's from Linda.
Okay.
It just says, "Hey, stranger."
How far back was it?
Looks to have been about an hour back. You probably got it while you were fixated on that jukebox back at the truck stop and just didn't notice.
That's fair. He will text back, "Hey."
While you're waiting for reply, Ash, the text on your phone is slightly more alarming because it's from Emily.
Okay.
Okay. Just one word. Help.
When Ash sees that, they are going to let out a deep sigh and say, "I'm dropping you all off at Raleigh's hotel. I have a very urgent matter that I need to attend to."
You okay?
We'll see.
Okay.
And Ash will text back, "On my way," to M.
There isn't a reply.
Do I get a read receipt?
You get a read receipt. There just isn't a reply.
Okay. Well, that's at least somewhat. It's good. It's good. Okay. Ash has locked in on overprotective sibling mode, and so is driving as aggressively as they semi-legally can.
I see. Well, in that case, Ash.
Oh dear.
Oh no! Don't make me roll a drive check.
Well, you said that you were driving semi-legally, so if you could give me an either... Not for you, it would just be either dexterity or composure.
Well, I'm gonna roll composure, but I'm gonna rouse for this because I have 0 dots in dice, or 0 dots in drive. I'm gonna pop willpower.
As you choose.
4 successes.
Okay, that's better. So, as you are driving semi-recklessly back towards the Palmdale, bit of a close call. You very nearly run a red light just as you notice a police vehicle parked directly across from where you're coming into the intersection.
Oh, yeah.
Only, it's not a Santa Arroyo PD vehicle. It's a sheriff's department car.
Not better.
Not necessarily, no. But fortunately, you're able to keep your head about you to the point where you don't immediately get pulled over for traffic violations.
That's good. That's good.
Although, is it just you, or have you been noticing more of those on the street lately?
Sheriff's been recruiting. Apparently has the budget.
Regardless, you somewhat unceremoniously drop off Aster, Raleigh, and Jeremy at the front steps of Palmdale before racing off towards Feldspar Hill. We're gonna stay with Ash for a second as you head towards sort of northwestern districts of the city, just abutting that low rise where the foothills eventually extend into one of the mountain ranges that directly border the city limits of Santa Arroyo. If you squint in the distance, you even might be able to make out the distant lights, the massive wind farm that has, due to its proximity, given this neighborhood another name, San Quixote, for I'm sure the most flattering of reasons. The Crawford residence is, well, it's one of those Crawford McMansions that couldn't decide if it was postmodern or Adobe and kind of just decided to be both. It's a large house. Far larger than really anyone reasonably needs it to be. And it's a place that, for the better part of your adult life, you've been trying to avoid. But that's not what's immediately on your mind right now. What's immediately on your mind right now is the fact that when you pull up into the driveway, you see highlighted in the headlights of your car the words "psycho bitch" spray painted onto the garage door. Big red streaks of paint.
Ash is going to pull into the driveway, and is barely going to turn off their car before just barreling out of the driver's seat and heading to the front door.
Front door is open, and as you barge in, kind of the main den area clustered around the polished wooden dining table, there's two people you're never happy to see, and one person you're a little surprised to see. Your father and your brother, who appear to have been in mid-conversation with your sire. But all three seem a little surprised to see you.
Ash inhales, waits a half second before, saying, "Where is she?"
Your dad just gives you that stone-faced expression that you've, gotten predominantly used to. Zach's the one who speaks up. He says, "She's in a room. She won't let us in."
I'll see to her and...
"Where the fuck were you?" Your father speaks up.
"Working."
That'd be a first.
Ash rolls their eyes and smiles and says, "In fact, Mary's helping me with some stuff. I'm trying to find a new career path, and Ash offers a pleasant smile, trying to stifle down all of the feelings.
Your father, one Josiah Crawford Jr., now fixes that piercing stare on Mary, who, as ever, is the picture of decorum. Just says, yes, your, Ash is, of course, very invested in, Emily's current legal predicament, as are we all. Although, I thought you were currently dealing with that other matter we discussed.
We have Ash, like, in the most coded way they can think of, is going to say, we had a promising lead, and if you'd like, I can give you an update when I'm done seeing to my sister.
She looks like she's about to say something, but then stops, and your father immediately fills the space by just stalking off angrily, not really in any direction in particular, muttering, absolute goddamn disgrace. And there's nothing we can do about this? Mr. Crawford, it's the internet being the internet. Your daughter had a very public incident, and certain individuals, when faced with tragedy, have a tendency to connect dots that don't exist. I'm sure someone from SAPD would be more than happy to post up. Yeah, of course, because people who have nothing to hide immediately go to the goddamn cops.
Ash is going to take the opportunity and the argument to extract themselves from the situation and head down the house towards Emily's room.
Zach goes with you.
Ash will. Ash looks up at Zach and, like, over their shoulder, and is like, you said that she wasn't letting any of you in. Perhaps you might want to keep back a little bit, at least until things are maybe a little settled.
I don't understand how you're the expert on this, considering you're never fucking around.
Because I'm at least still there for...
Right. I forgot. Silly me.
Ash holds up their hands and says, I am not wanting to do this tonight for the sake of both Emily and the fact that Aster would like me to be nice to you. I'm going to respect both of them, so we're going to try to do this, and we're going to try to be, like, non-murderous, okay?
That is probably going to require some kind of persuasion check.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. I'd like to... would awe help in here?
I'd say it would, if you'd like to do charisma plus persuasion.
Okay. That is 5 successes.
When you mention Aster, it looks like he's ready to start, well, a whole other thing, but then he looks to the door to M's bedroom and takes a deep breath, exhales slowly, says, fine.
Ash gestures to, like, the next door down and is like, just stay back a little bit and I'll talk to her and we'll see where we can go from here, all right?
You're the expert, apparently.
Ash waits before they turn their back to Zach before rolling their eyes, and Ash is going to just go to Emily's door and, like, lean on it, knock on the door frame. Hey, Em? It's Ash.
Ash?
Hey, I saw what was outside. I'm so sorry. I understand if you want to be alone right now, but I want be here, want to help however I can.
You hear the door unlock and it opens just a crack, and you see Emily. There's two versions of Emily. There's before, and there's after. Before, well, she was basically the mother figure you never got. But after, she's this waifish, shrunken, sunken-eyed shadow of the bright, playful sibling you grew up with. And that's what's staring at you furtively right now.
Hey, listen,
He was here, Ash.
Uncle Freddy?
Yeah. He was in the goddamn house.
Ash nods and says, can
Just
we
tell him,
talk?
come in.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about this. And Ash slips inside, and like lets Emily lock the door. Could you describe him? Like, if you were doing like a police sketch?
Her back is to you. For a second, she looks like she's shaking, and then suddenly her shoulders droop, and she turns around to face you, and her eyes are glassy and unfocused. He told me to tell you something.
Ash like stands ramrod straight, fist clenching.
He told me to tell you when it was just the two of us. He said, if I can get to her here, I can get to her anywhere. Stay in your lane. This is your only warning. And then suddenly she blinks. Her eyes refocus and she starts looking around frantically.
Ash is going to reflexively like hug her like very tightly, like just like holding her head against their shoulder and just shh. So Ash like leans down and says, I'm so sorry. They close their eyes and they're trying to think of like how far this goes, how much has gone on here, and they're trying to remember the first time that Emily mentioned Uncle Freddy, like how long ago it was.
Casting your memory back, you remember it happened very suddenly. Just after you had graduated from high school. Suddenly the one point of stability in your life was scared of her own shadow. Made the decision to leave. Well, not easier, but maybe more appealing.
They're gonna I think has there been anything else, anything that any other changes around here?
I don't. She's near catatonic with anxiety.
Ash is gonna stop like trying to probe and will just like hold her, and if like whatever she needs to like let out or anything, will be there for her.
I wish you were warmer. That might make this a bit more comforting.
I'd like to try. Can I put on the blush of life to try to make her warmer?
Give me a rouse check.
Yeah, no, best rouse check ever. Yeah, no, that's worth the hunger going up.
I don't know why, but all of a sudden you feel something shift, something change. That stirring in your gut sharpens, but at the same time, suddenly you feel your heart stir to life. Feel blood begin to pulse through your veins again. You didn't really realize that you'd missed that feeling until it was gone. And it, strangely, almost has a calming effect. That extra bit of warmth from the embrace causes her to curl into you a little tighter. The panicked whispers recede and her breathing becomes a little bit more steady. And you just hold her. Like she used to hold you when you were kids. You were having a really bad day. Aster.
Mm-hmm.
A few minutes after getting deposited outside of Palmdale, you get a phone call.
Answer it.
It's from Zach.
Oh, hi.
Hey,
Are you good?
No, I'm kind of the exact opposite.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but
Emily had another, when I was away picking up her new meds, some fucking terminally online kids. Well, let's just say it's gonna be a bitch getting the spray paint out. Somehow, I don't know, with all the crazy shit that's happening and the switchyard and that fucking laundromat incident thing, they think that apparently they've drawn the conclusion that my sister is a secret serial killer or some shit.
what? What?
Yeah. It's
That's
Yeah, and I had to find that out on fucking Twitter before I even got home, and then I get home and she's having another episode.
Well, is she okay?
Yeah, she's...
Ash got there, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, at least she's safe.
Because they are always there to save the fucking day.
Hey,
As long as it...
hey. Come on now, that's not fair.
Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I might have to take a rain check on that, because I don't know. Dad's talking with council right now. I think it's full PR mode. So,
You know me, I'm chock full of bad ideas. I think you should not be around. Recuse yourself for a little bit. You're allowed to relax.
My sister asked her.
I understand, but there's not much you can do while walking around being a giant ball of tension. It's not helping the situation.
You get tired of being correct? I'm just curious.
It's great. Aster pauses for a moment and kind of looks down at herself and is like, oh man, I really want to. No, I'm not. Actually, I could use a ride. Not having a car is really inconvenient.
Yeah, sure, I can, where are you right now? I can come pick you up.
She, texts the address. Thanks for coming to get me again.
Why are you at the Palmdale?
It's where we got dropped off. Friend of mine staying here.
Huh. Guess that's where Raleigh Asher's staying.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, she's like filming some movie or something.
Aster takes a moment and looks at Raleigh and is like, she's totally staying here. Seen her a few times.
Alright, yeah, might take me a second. Just need to make sure everything's cool here, and then, yeah.
Thanks. I do need a shower, though. Please, you're gonna have to hang out in the house for a minute, because, I need a shower.
Is there a way I can respond to that without sounding mildly problematic? Because you kind of got me in a box here.
Aster holds back a laugh as Raleigh's just spewing dumb shit. Take a shower with her. Yes? No? I don't know. Just come get me. Okay, bye. Nervously hangs up.
Ash, you exit Emily's room, having kind of tucked her back into her bed for some much-needed shut-eye, to see your brother sitting kind of at the base of the wall, kind of looking at his phone, almost with a little bit of a bit of a bemused smile.
Ash is going to go sit next to him. Garrett, you seem happy about something. Do you want to share with the class?
I'm reconnecting with my ex-wife. I'm sure my therapist would be proud.
You know, she really does like you, so that's... I'll say something. But,
Okay.
That's, go for it, yeah. Fuck it. I mean, she seems to be... They shrug and it's like, seems to like you, and frankly, Ash, groans. It's I'm trying to extend an olive branch here, and I'm being shitty at it because I don't actually do that therapy shit, and
You ever considered it?
probably, but yeah, I what I'm saying is, I know that whatever I've done, I have no hope with Dad, but I want to at least, Aster seems to be cool, and I'm sort of there's some stuff I'm doing with her right now. Nothing
Some stuff you're doing?
we're work project sort of thing.
When
I
you
can't
get
talk
into pottery.
Anyways, I can't go into specifics right now.
Of course you can.
Well, listen, I'm trying not to fuck up this thing with Mary.
You're not fucking our legal counsel, are you?
God, I wish.
Oh,
sorry,
Jesus.
but no, I am not. But-
It's shit like that, Ash.
Listen, what I'm
Just
trying
time
to do
and
is
place.
I'm
Time and place.
I'm trying to be a non fuck up. And part of that, I think, is like, trying to hold down work and do shit and, like, I don't know, at least try to be on good terms with more than one person in my family. And what I'm saying is that I would like to begin detente.
Okay.
Ash extends one hand towards Zach. It's like, peace?
Don't fuck Mary. He grabs your hand.
Frankly, I think she's out of my league. So I'm
No shit.
yeah, no, I at least learned
Don't
in
fuck
college.
Mary.
Cross my heart, hope to die.
Cool.
Yeah. I think M's gonna be all right for tonight. But I had a question.
Well, since we're in suddenly detente, I guess, why not?
You're more involved with the family business. So
not.
you at least have knowledge that I don't.
I mean, yeah, but you know how Dad gets about his regrettable decisions.
Yeah.
Well, at least I think. At least I think they're regrettable, but I had the unfortunate curse of growing up in the latter half of the 20th century, so I guess things were just different back in his day.
Ash snorts a little bit. Yeah. Have you ever dealt with Frederick Worth?
Where'd you hear that name?
Around town. Part of the work I'm doing for Mary. I'm doing some...
Are you writing his obituary?
I'm doing some digging into like some old town history things, and it came up.
I mean, Freddie Worth, he's the kind of the guy who put Little Hollywood on the map in the first place. I mean, he knew our granddad. Dad got into business with him, I think. It was after... it was when Crow's Foot was looking like it was about to go under. I want to say 1970 something.
Right. Okay.
But
Yeah.
and he's dead. Like, you know.
Right.
After everything went belly up in the 80s, I think he, I don't know, went down south and eventually just kicked the bucket somewhere in the vicinity of San Diego.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was just like, it came up with when I was looking into some old historical stuff, and I don't know, the name struck a bell. I must have heard it somewhere, and I wasn't going to ask Dad, obviously, but they shrug and said, just curious. They say, lying like a liar.
If you'd like to give me one more roll.
Yeah.
Composure plus subterfuge roll?
Sure. Yeah. No, this is a great one because I'm gonna suck this one. So let's do it. I kind of want to fail this one, so I'm not even gonna razz or anything. You're just gonna raw dog this. 2 successes.
Okay. Well, you could tell right off the bat that Zach doesn't really believe you. But at the same time, is used enough to you barely telling him anything that he doesn't look like he's going to press the issue, especially given tonight's events.
They are going to reach up and pat Zach's shoulder because they are in a weirdly emotional state right now and say, I know that Em will let me know if she thinks anything's wrong, but like, if you think something's wrong, and you want some help or anything, just
Ash, man, I don't know if you've noticed, but while you were away living your best life in the Bay Area, it was just one big, near constant panic attack.
you understand why I had to leave, right? Like, it wasn't gonna be like there wasn't a choice. Like, if I'd stayed, like, somebody was gonna die.
What, you were gonna challenge Dad to a no-holds-barred boxing match? Come on, man.
I wasn't.
I was right there in the trenches with you, but for some fucking reason... Never mind.
I understand. I couldn't have stayed. I had. If I'd stayed here, I wouldn't have. Fuck, I'd probably have just been I would have been even more of a fuck up. And like, that's saying something, but I did. I had to do that, and I know that wasn't good for anybody, but it was the best outcome.
For you, maybe.
Yeah. I don't think I can convince you of this, really, but I needed to leave so that I could be the person that I wanted to be.
Yeah, congrats. Ash, you got to self-actualize. And I got to be here. With him.
Yeah. I was 8 freaking teen. I think it can be understood if I decided to do something a little selfish.
Not when our sister is one bad day away from being fucking institutionalized, Ash. I can get you wanting to get the fuck out of San Arroyo. I can get you wanting to get away as far away from Dad as possible. You didn't just leave me in the dust. And she's never gonna say that to your face.
Ash nods. It's like, yeah, okay, that's fair. Sorry, you should go be like going and like go gallivant around town or whatever. This is,
I think my gallivanting days are a little behind me.
I think you can still do it, cowboy. Come on. Don't put the Crawford name to shame.
Put the name to shame implies that we've got some dignity stored away somewhere that I clearly don't know about.
Maybe it's the treasure on the hills that they keep joking about.
And the family gold. I'm pretty sure the Castillos stole that. The bastards.
They shrugged, probably, then gave it all to the church.
Those fuckers.
Bastards, all of them. Great. Ash is like postponing the realization that they're not going to have to talk to Mary about all this, and just groans upon that realization. I don't want to. This night is. Ugh. Yeah, get out of here. Do it. Be like, at least one of us should at least have something resembling a social life, or attempting one.
Not sure if it counts as a social life, if it's just you trying to make up for...
I'm saying, go ex-wife, do your, I don't know, whatever.
You are in no position to be giving relationship advice.
I had a number of great relationships while I was in college. You have, I don't know. Well, okay, she's pretty great. I'll say that.
It's the only people who have never been in a great relationship start a sentence with their body count.
I did not. I said I have been in a number of great relationships. I did not say anything about that. You inferred that, sir.
Am I wrong?
I mean, I'm me, so.
Yeah, that's what I
Ash
thought.
like shrugs, and it's like, I can't blame people for human nature.
They say the ego didn't skip a generation.
Please, it's right there next. It's right there next to the pride.
Oh, fuck. This has been... You want like a ride or something?
I have my car, so I'm good.
If that's fair, I guess the détente doesn't really extend to motor vehicles.
Yeah, I besides, I've got to talk with Mary and swear. It, like, they hold up both hands. It is just business.
It better fucking stay that way, because if you complicate our sister's upcoming trial with what's between your pants, I don't care if you're former Golden Globes, I'm gonna beat the living shit out of you.
I'd let you.
Alright. Glad we got that settled. He sits up, looks back down at you, says, "You really think I got a shot?"
I mean, she likes you. I think you can't be all bad.
You say that.
Get him, champ.
You suck at motivational speeches, too. With
Yeah,
that,
I
he
know.
starts walking down the hall. So, Mary,
Yeah.
how do you want to approach that? Because you can still hear her talking with your dad.
I think, it's like, are they in the living room?
Yeah, they haven't moved from that spot. This whole little, unusually less shouty conversation with your brother has only been maybe a couple minutes all told.
I think they're going to try and enter the living room in a way that they can maneuver so that they're in Mary's line of sight, but not their father's.
Mary seems to be doing an admirable job of keeping your dad at a low simmer as opposed to a uncontrolled boil. As I said before, Mr. Crawford, at this stage, the last thing you want to do is make some grand public statement. The public at this exact moment in time isn't exactly looking for a savior, they're looking for a scapegoat. Please do not put your daughter in that position, however unfounded these allegations might be. Ash, perfect timing. Walk me out?
Certainly. Ash says, and gives and like walks into their father's eyeline and says, M's sleeping. M's resting now. Think she should be fine for now, but yeah, that was a rough one.
Interesting how you always manage to show up just as things are going straight to hell.
Ash, like, very carefully just bites their tongue, doesn't mention how they often are the ones who pull them out of hell, but simply instead, not Miss Jill. Let's, and we'll walk with Mary out to the front.
Yeah, you can see. She has her own town car. As you exit out onto the driveway, she says, well, glad to see the rumors about your father are completely based in reality.
Yes. I mean, frankly, it's, yeah, he is him in all the sense of he would probably, I sounds like a great client for a law firm, but also he is I can't even imagine what he's like to work with. I can only imagine what he's like to live with.
I was a defense attorney in Los Angeles, Ash. I know exactly what kind of person your father is.
Yeah.
I don't have the time to play therapist, and I do have other pressing engagements tonight, given the situation that you're already wildly aware of. So unless there's anything else...
Two things. The first is we've found a lead for one of these items. We've been directed to some sort of church service.
Have you now?
Yes, over at St. Francis. Sounds like it's I wasn't expecting vampiric religions, but here we are.
Oh no, it's very much a thing.
I mean, anthropologically speaking, it makes sense.
Oh. No domain of science has anything to do with it.
See. The other thing is Freddie, he did something to Emily. He was here.
Yes, I suspected as much.
When we were alone, he had a message for me, like he had turned her into a goddamn answering machine. Threatened me to stay out of his business. Now,
and I would recommend you do so. He is not someone who is in your caliber to deal with.
My sister has been seeing him for years. Like, that is one of the things that has been, for lack of a better term, a symptom. Could he have done all this to her?
Yes.
Ash closes their eyes and they basically they move in front of the garage so that they can't be seen from like the front of the house. You really shouldn't have told me to stay away from him.
I could, if I wanted to enforce it in a far more direct means, not unlike what I suspect Mr. Worth did to your sister, if you prefer.
I'm going to kill him.
I wouldn't recommend that. Not because I think you'd be unsuccessful if you put your mind to it, but because there is a serious penalty for that sort of behavior if it is not sanctioned.
Fuck. They smack their fist against the side of the house. Is there any way I can protect her? Any way to like ward him off or get him to like get hands off?
Ash, I'm not entirely unsympathetic.
So the answer's no.
He's treading a very fine line and he knows it. And he's doing it deliberately because he knows that we know. Because he is a person who holds grudges.
What the fuck does he have with my... I mean, if I ask what the fuck does he want with her, it's grudges, either asshole in the house or the asshole who spawned him.
That I cannot answer. That was very much before my time. And if there is one lesson to take away from this whole sad debacle, is that he is dangerous in a way I do not think you are fully prepared for. And you have more pressing issues besides.
For the time being, I will keep my hands off. But if anything happens to her, you're going to have to order me.
Ash Crawford, you are an inheritor of something I don't think you quite yet comprehend. It is not simply that your actions reflect upon me, they reflect upon your entire bloodline, and I am not speaking of the sordid legacy of the Crawfords.
But
you are of the clan of kings. And it is high time you learned to fight with something other than your fists.
they smile a little bit and say, so we find some way to legally beat him at whatever he's playing at.
Mr. Worth is also of our clan. Admittedly, a black sheep in that regard.
Clan of...
And when I tell you that members of the Ventru stand upon their dignity, I am not being entirely metaphorical. You could kill him. That is certainly a way to deal with the situation. But if you want revenge for what he has done to your family, don't strike at him.
Strike beneath him. At the
Now
roots.
you're getting it.
Ash nods, says, thank you. I'll... It was nice seeing you here, even considering the circumstances, and I do appreciate everything you were doing for Mary.
When this is over, we'll have a longer conversation. And perhaps maybe then you'll understand the unique role you've been given in all of this and the responsibility that entails. But right now, I would focus on what's directly ahead of you.
I've got to go prepare for church tomorrow.
Tread carefully.
I will. I've not had much use for it, but I can still appreciate the trappings of religion.
I really wish we had more time.
They're gonna head to the car, and head off, and I don't think they know where they're going to start off with, so they're just going to drive.
I think that's an excellent segue towards what the three that have been dropped off at the Palmdale been up to. Aster, you of course are waiting on a ride, which just leaves Raleigh and Jeremy.
I'm at least going to hang out down here until the others have either gotten a ride or left, just to make sure that they're all right. San Arroyo is San Arroyo.
It is indeed.
I think Jeremy's also going to stick around at least until Aster gets picked up.
Yeah. Jeremy, interesting fact about the slightly, I guess, worn down Art Deco-esque lobby area near the hotel bar. There is a piano.
Huh. Well, I don't need to look a gift horse in the mouth. He's just gonna very slowly scoot in that direction.
I wish him the best of luck.
It's not nearly as nice as the one at Provence. In fact, as you experimentally tap a few keys, it's in desperate need of a tune-up.
I'm gonna fix it and then start playing.
Absolutely. Go ahead and give me... we'll call it just a straight charisma plus performance check. 7 successes. Do you play anything in particular?
He's gonna sing Piano Man by Billy Joel.
Of course.
I was trying to think of something that would line up with everyone being all alone, looking all lonely and despondent, and that's just a little on the nose. That I think he would find that funny.
Indeed. You start up this bittersweet ballad, and there are some people, even at this time of night, kind of spread out throughout the lobby area. And as you begin the first few verses, people almost hypnotically are drawn around you. 2, then 3, then 4, until got not necessarily a crowd, but a small audience. Pretty soon, when that chorus line comes around, everybody's singing just slightly off key with you, and it's ridiculous. And also very cathartic.
It's like playing Journey. There's at least a decent chunk of the people are going to start singing along.
I think it's a law somewhere. I think you just have to at a certain point.
Yeah, it's part of the bylaws. You're required to sing if you hear Journey. It comes from, having lived through the 90s and early 2000s. It just happens.
Exactly. By the power of Y2K.
Yeah. He just kind of looks over as he's playing towards where he slipped away from Aster and Riley, and he actually flashes an actual smile. It's a little small thing that turns the corner of his lips up and then just keeps going.
Raleigh will nod and smile back. She understands what it's like to be in your element and everything clicking into place and feeling like you belong.
Aster just enjoys seeing Jeremy smile. Genuinely brings her happiness.
It's a nice moment of peace after everything you've all collectively been through these past few nights. You can imagine it's a nice moment of peace for everyone else. Because let's face it, no one's really here because they want to be. And misery
True.
adores company. And as you end off the last few keys with a bit of a flourish, there's a small bit of applause. Just in time for Zach to walk through the doors.
Oh god.
Wow.
I'm gonna
miss
start
karaoke night or something.
Jeremy, without speaking, is actually gonna flip into. God, what would be the funniest thing he could do here?
It's
it would
the girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
No.
No, don't kiss. No, he doesn't sing it, but he's gonna
Yeah.
start playing.
Starts playing it.
Yeah, no, if you do that, then even in jest, I think the Disney lawyers are going to burst through the wall like the Kool-Aid man.
For a SoCal one, Van Halen's Love walks in.
Yeah,
That's a good one, actually.
No.
Yeah. He picks a suitably romantic a song that might not normally be on piano. It's probably one of the Rocky songs. Maybe something by say Elton John. Because he's got
course.
Feel the love tonight.
Well, we're not allowed to mention
Again.
the Disney stuff.
True.
Again.
It's a song that
Guys.
won't get us I can't directly mention, but just
We
assume
can mention the
that's what's
song
good.
title. We just can't play 10 seconds worth of it.
Guys, we are treading on the thinnest of ice.
He plays a rousing love song popularized by Elton John in partnership with a bunch of movie studios, and he just starts he without even he's just smiling to himself and just starts.
Aster is shooting you the dirtiest look.
Yeah, Zach again is just kind of looking at the whole thing, very bemused.
I'll wave.
Holy shit, is that?
Yep. These are my friends. That's
Yeah.
Jeremy playing the piano, and I don't need to introduce Riley. Everyone knows her.
Wait. Jeremy Reed.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, what?
He's the person that I asked if he'd stay at the house.
What have you been up to?
A lot.
It has been a busy couple of days.
Hi.
Hi.
Big fan. Zach Crawford.
Thank you.
Hey.
Thank
How
you.
you doing?
Pretty good. Heard a lot about you from Aster as we've been hanging out.
Oh yeah, only thinking bad things, I'm sure.
No,
no.
pretty good things too.
Wow, I'm shaking your hand. Wow, okay.
Well, I need to go somewhere else.
You need to visit your human.
I'm
I-
gonna go check on my boyfriend, and you two have fun. Bar is not half bad. You need a drink.
The ambiance is definitely a lot better than I remember it being. Just looking over to the manically grinning Jeremy and his crowd of admirers.
He after he finishes the current song, he will switch into probably switch back into Billy Joel, and he's just gonna start playing through a bunch of songs that he's pretty sure people could sing along to, and he's just gonna start cycling.
Before you cycle into the next song, Aster's gonna come over and be like, "You have a spare key. You know how to get there. Give me a heads up before you get back."
Sure.
Well, great. Bye.
Have fun, you two.
Yeah. Cool meeting. Yeah, bye.
Have fun.
A lot of emotions, lot of feelings, I'm told music has that effect on people.
Oh yeah. Jeremy's gonna play a handful more songs, and then probably finish off for the night, and then because he definitely needs to go find someplace to feed. So he's he's doing this for the fun before he leaves.
Well, here's the thing. Given your predator type, you're kind of sitting in a buffet right now. Before we switch the scene, Jeremy,
Yeah.
if you could go ahead and give me a manipulation plus subterfuge.
I can do that. Give me a second. 4. 4 successes after the willpower.
Okay, if you choose, you can feed successfully.
He's really hungry. Yeah, I think Jeremy is gonna feed. I imagine he'll like slow walk out and kind of expect someone to follow him.
Maybe looking for an autograph, maybe looking for other things.
Yeah.
What strikes you the most about what happens next is how easily it happens. And it tastes really good. Better than any drink you've had in the last decade of your life. And there's something very comforting about that. And there's something very familiar about that. And there's something very deeply scary about that.
Yeah. I think Carson wasn't really lying when he said it was well, you might not have known exactly what I was talking about, but he was right when he said that it was whatever I was on was much better than alcohol.
How much do you take?
Just the 2.
Okay.
Just the 2. I don't know. If they were looking for an autograph, people sign it for them. When they're presumably a little woozy from necking. And
it's late.
Yeah. Yeah.